Hi guys! Today we're going to talk about Python sets. Set is an extremely useful collection in Python that allows you to store multiple objects, of course. In addition, it has two main properties that differentiate it from other Python collections. So the first property is that Python set cannot store duplicate elements. The second property is that elements in Python set are unordered. So when would you like to use Python set? For example, if I would like to store a collection of cities that have ever hosted Olympic Games, I will choose to use Python set. First of all, because I don't want duplicates in it. For example, if Athena has hosted Olympic Games in multiple years during the history, I don't want Athena to appear more than once in my collection. In addition, the order of the cities is not really that relevant for my task, because I just want all the cities that have ever hosted Olympic Games. Now, if I would like to store Apple stock price during January, starting from January 1st up to January 31, then of course I will not use Python set and I will prefer using list, because first of all, the order of the numbers or of the prices is extremely important here, right? The price on January 1st or the price on January 2nd is very important. In addition, duplicates are really possible in this case because there is a chance that Apple stock cost $200 on January 2nd, and also it costs $200 on January 5th. So the duplicates are really needed here. Now, today you will see how we can use Python sets. You will see special actions or methods that are available only on Python sets. And after this lesson, I hope you will learn something new and you will be able to write even more beautiful and elegant code and also more efficient one. So let's go to the code now. Okay, guys, so let's look at our code. So first of all, I will show you how the two set properties I talked about are expressed in Python. And then I will show you the specific and very useful methods that we have in Python sets. So come on, let's go for it. So first of all, I would like to create an old simple Python list. And as you can see, this list contains months in a year. And actually, these are months in the past 3 years when there has been rain in Israel. So you can immediately see that there are some duplications in this list. For example, like February, you can see it appears 3 times. And it happens because we have here data for the last 3 years. Let's just print out this list and move forward. Okay, so we have list, simple Python list with 10 elements, and we have duplications in here. Now, I would like to convert this list to some collection that contains all the months with all here, but unique months. In other way, or in other words, I would like to get a collection of all the months in which there was rain in Israel in the past 3 years. So if I would like to write a Python code using lists, I probably would write some for loop or something like that. This loop would iterate over the given list, and it will probably somehow detect which elements appear more than once and will get rid of them. Now look how easily I can get a collection of unique months in just one simple line of code using sets. So actually creating this unique items collection will be just creating a new set. See here, I'm creating a new set, and I provide my list as a parameter to this set initialization. And what will happen is that because of the first property of sets that says that there can be no duplicates in it, the creation of set will just automatically remove all the duplicates from my initial list. So let's run it and see. Okay, so look, from my initial list with 10 elements, I got a set. Note the curly brackets here. I got a set with only 5 elements and no duplications. Now let's see what will happen if I will try to add already existing element to my set. And let me just uncomment this part of code. Now, since sets are defined not to contain any duplicates, if I will try to add to my existing set December again, it just will not add it. So the action will succeed, but I still will have only 5 elements in my set. Let's look at it. Okay, look here. I tried to add December to my set, and I got the same set I had before. So it's not raising an exception, everything works, but by definition, we don't have duplicates in sets. Now let's look at the second property of sets, which says that there is no order in set elements. So since there is no order in set elements, an attempt to access an element in specific index will actually throw an exception, okay? So let's look at it. And again, I remind you that my rainy months set, this variable contains all the months in which there was rain in Israel in the past 3 years, okay? So there is actually no really meaning in ordering something in there. So now look what will happen if I'll try to access an element in index 0. So you can see that I actually get an exception, and I just caught it and printed the error. Okay, so set does not support indexing. So then how can I actually get elements in my set if I cannot access the elements by index? So the easiest way is to iterate, and I can do a simple regular iterating in set. You see with the regular for loop and the iterator. So let's just try and run it again. Here you see I just performed the iteration over the set, and I printed out all 5 elements of my set. Okay, now after we saw this, let's move to the new methods that we have in our Python sets. And in order to show you the usage of these methods, let me present you a slightly different problem. So I have here one set of all the weekdays, okay, starting from Sunday up to Saturday. By the way, you can see that I can also create set just using the curly brackets like here. The second set you see here, which is called sport days. This is set of weekdays in which I do my workout, okay? So actually I do my workout on Sunday and Wednesday, hence we have a set with 2 elements. I also have some days in a week when I give lectures. So I created a set for this as well. And you can see that I have 3 days in a week when I give lectures, which is Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Now let's see what we can do with our sets. So I will ask a first question. I would like to know in which days of the week I do my workout and I give lectures. Now, what actually I want to find here is I want to get a collection of all the elements that appear in both sets, right? And maybe you have already noticed that this action is called intersection, okay? Getting elements that appear in both sets. So if I want to answer the question, what are the weekdays in which I do my workouts and I give lectures, I can do it with one simple line of code using sets. And the method, the relevant method here is intersection. So you can see that I run here an intersection between sport days and lecture days. Okay, let's run it and see the results. Okay, so just a moment here. Look, I've got a result that I have only one day in a week when I both do my workout and give lectures. Now let's ask another question. I would like to know what are the busy days for me? And my busy days are those in which I either have sport, either do my workout, or I give a lecture. So, in general, I want to get all the weekdays that appear either in sport days or in lecture days. Now, this action is called union of two sets. And in order to perform this action, I just run a union method between my two sets, sports day and lecture days. And you can see that it's again a very simple one-liner. So let's run it and see. Okay. So look, I got an answer that my busy days are 4 days a week, which are Sunday, Monday, Friday, and Wednesday. Okay, and you can see that it comes from the fact that I do my workout on Sunday and Wednesday, and I also have lecture days on 3 other days, but Wednesday is actually the duplicate here. But when I perform this union on two sets, I got a new set without any duplication of Wednesday. And the last question. Now I would like to ask, what are the weekdays in which I'm absolutely free, like a bird? And I'm free when I don't have workouts and when I don't give lectures. So, in order to run this action, what I want to do is I want to take all the weekdays, right, 7 weekdays, and I want kind of remove from them all the days in which I am busy. And this action between sets is called difference, okay, here. And again, this is just one simple command I can run on sets. So what difference will do here, it will take all the elements in this set and it will remove from it all the elements of this set. And in our case, I will get all the days in which I am free. So let's run it and see. Okay, so as expected, we got 3 available days for me, which are Saturday, Thursday, and Tuesday. And you can see that 3 days together with busy days complete the whole collection of 7 weekdays. Okay, so you saw Python sets, you saw what you can do with them. You saw 2 main properties of Python sets, which are absence of order and absence of duplication of elements. And you also saw 3 special methods that you can use with Python sets, which are intersection, union, and difference. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you will apply what you have learned today in your future projects. All the links to GitHub from this lesson you will find in the description of the video. Thank you, and bye-bye.